Hi there, Libra. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome. We're here for you. Let's just get this kind of in working order already now. It's funny. Libra, I started your reading. I already started it, and I had taped quite a bit of it. Not so much that it would be so dramatically disappointing that it did not actually get saved on the phone, but the phone died. It was at the very last few minutes of the recording. Well, how do we describe it? Okay, we didn't quite start the reading, but I was situating, and let me back up and actually explain. So when I started your video originally, before this one, the phone was gonna die. So I was like, all right, Libra, give me a second. And I went to go grab the charger, and then by the time I plugged it in, okay, I suppose, yeah, it already died, but it like popped out, the charger popped out, and then I had to pop it back in, and then I was talking meanwhile, and then I came back to the video here. So there's a little bit, possibly for a number of you, of a long cycle here as well. I'm hearing this way that maybe you feel you're coming to a point of culminating, wow, with judgment. Now, for a number of you, Libra, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. For a number of you, I'm seeing that, you're kind of, there's something that maybe you're a little bit even like, you're like, okay. And we were saying this in that last video, there's something that you're kind of, you see as sort of clear now, okay? It's clear. There's something just obvious to you in some way. Like, I know what's going on here. I'm hearing it in this way. Now I see, there's something that's just kind of also silly. Like, you're looking back on something, you're like, I don't need to see it like that. I'm hearing as well. I don't need to see it as black or white, like so dramatic. I'm hearing as well. The Eight of Pentacles are bright. Like, and I was getting as well that there's possibly a little bit of the sensation of like, I don't want to say someone feels embarrassed, but, possibly they feel a little embarrassed. So I'm trying to see if it's raining. I think it's raining right now. Wow, magical. Okay. But for a number of you, let's get back into it. Again, thank you guys for tuning in here to you, and welcome to your Mercury going direct reading. Yeah, no, for a number of you, someone was definitely, like, they're kind of shy about something. I'm hearing as well. They're like, uh-oh, what kind of impression did I make? I'm hearing it in this way. Like, I don't know, like, even, I'm seeing a heavy storm here, sort of energy with the Tower in reverse and the Daughter Wands are bright and the Daughter was reversed. Like, how will I make it happen? I'm hearing as well. They're thinking how to turn a certain space around. Like, how will I dry these tears fast enough, like, so I can play the role of Esmeralda? I don't know what that's going to. Okay, now the Eight of Wands in reverse and the Eight of Swords are bright. There's something that you're even possibly, you're looking at this space, you're like, I just shouldn't look at it like that anymore. I'm hearing as well in this way, like, there's something you want to release, and it can be a paradigm shift in terms of perspective. It's like, I don't need to see the glass slipper like that, Eight of Swords upright. I don't know what that's linked to. Maybe you had put so much pressure on something here. It could have been yourself. Let's pull a few more cards here. Three of Swords, Three of Cups. I'm hearing sturdy. Ace of Cups. There we go. Yeah, you're definitely, these past few months might have been very challenging. I'm hearing military. I'm not sure what that's linked to. You lead out again with judgment. Wow, Libra. Okay, for now I'm hearing you're in love. I'm hearing those. Whoa, freaking, why are we beating around the bush already? Like, freaking judgment, mirroring, freaking Ace of Cups, sandwiching, freaking Mother of Swords. I'm hearing, why are we also adding words that are not in, I'm hearing the drum roll, actually. I'm hearing it this way, like, to begin with. Interesting. Someone is like, yeah, no, like, they don't want to buy time anymore here with the Three of Cups and Three of Swords in the past. With the Ace of Cups leading out, it's like, would we seriously swap of all things, Three of Swords and the Three of Cups? Like, what, or vice versa. The Ace of Cups, would we sabotage in a certain way the Ace of Cups for the Three of Swords, Three of Cups? No, I think I'm good. Like, I will let that go. I'm hearing that as well. And I will move into, I'm hearing my destiny with the Ace of Cups leading out. So for whenever there's something that you want to really release, I'll say that, but simultaneously create room for, and that's the Ace of Cups here coming through, which is a new renewal, a space of renewal when it comes to your love story. Wow. Cool. Very cool. Lovely. I'm hearing keep the train moving. I'm hearing that. Maybe this is even something that you're spending a lot of time on, like, you're remastering something here as well. And it could be something physically as well, like your relation to your mind, and definitely how you think about certain experiences, possibly that you've had, looking back on certain experiences. You're like realizing, where am I just getting triggered? And where is that just kind of like silly and it's running my life? Why would I let experiences that have no place in my present nor my future that I see you know, and I consider as my dream, like, why would I let those things fog my lens when I'm taking a picture of my life? I'm hearing as one that I love. Wow. So, you know, there's something that you're even introspecting about. You're like, yeah, it's kind of sad that got as well, like, in between us. I'm hearing that. And that could be you with you, or you with a friend, or you with a follower. I'm hearing that as well. I don't know, maybe you're on social media, take it as you will. It's like, there's just something that you also, though, had to be deliberate with the way in which you kind of, you know, addressed whatever that was. Like, I want to just be really clear, like, that's not how I see myself. I'm hearing that with the Three of Cups and Three of Swords, and that could be the energy of another. You come through with the Chariot leading out, Daughter, Cups upright. There's something someone wants to make clear. And they maybe want to, you know, be just, like, super earnest and honest here. Like, hey, like, they could be coming up to you, Libra. They're like, I'm in love. Like, and I don't want you to think that I'm not. Like, sort of energy. Let's clear it. Son of Wands in reverse. Son of Pentacles upright at the base of that. Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so what is that about, though, with the Ace of Wands in reverse? Let's get one more card on that. Four of Swords. So someone is in a little bit of a bind, okay? They're maybe in a difficult situation. Yeah, Hierophant, there we go. With the Six of Pentacles, like, sandwiching that Four of Swords at the base of the Ace of Wands and the Son of Pentacles. It's like, okay, like, there's something here that's hurting. I'm here as well. It's not just, like, for no reason. Like, there's a reason why maybe certain things were translated out in, like, a missing teeth kind of way. I don't know what that's alluding to, but maybe someone said, like, part of the truth but not the full truth, and it's like, well, there's a reason for that. And maybe there is this sensation that things are now becoming more real in that way, at least of saying, hey, that's the reality of the situation. It's not the full reality of the situation. Let's put it like, yeah. So maybe someone decides, like, once and for all, hey, I want to just, like, at least bring it up that there are more things that I want to talk about, but it's just not time yet as well, possibly, or it has not been time. Five of Pentacles in reverse. I wonder what is to come, because the Eight of Pentacles, yeah. So someone wants to tell, maybe even tell someone, hey, this is just the situation. I want you to know what's at play here. I want you to be aware of what it is that I've been working on. This is my story. This is my life. This is my hip. I'm hearing hip with the Eight of Pentacles. Someone maybe even needs to make a decision, and they want to be, like, upfront with someone in this space. Like, I don't want you to, like, get kind of thrown off by this later. They're giving maybe even a professional opinion with the Eight of Pentacles upright. Like, I want you to know, like, what you're working with here, with the Chariot as well, leading up the Daughter of Cups and the Emperor's. Like, somebody's lining up their expectations a little bit, okay? Like, yeah, this is my story. I'm here as well with the Chariot and the Daughter of Cups. Three of Wands in reverse, yeah. So it's maybe even like, hey, like, do you qualify? I heard that as well. Like, maybe it's like, but I don't want to judge that space, but it's like, I just want to show the opportunity to you in a way that you feel at least you can be clear on from my perspective, and then you make your decision. Like, you make the decision that's right for you. I'm hearing that as well, but you are able to see at least my connection to my story clearly, and then you can sort of communicate your needs as well. 3 8s. Wow, actually 4, the Eight of Wands in reverse as well. We got every 8 here. I'm hearing Scorpio. Yeah, that is, yeah, Father of Wands. Wow. So for a number of you, maybe there was, I'm hearing a misunderstanding. I'm hearing Mill? I'm hearing missing teeth. I'm hearing the Father of Wands. There could be a particular message. I'm hearing curvy, Ace of Swords upright, Nine of Cups, curvy, I don't know. Could be a particular message again, but again, we lead on that. Son of Swords into the hottest topic of all. I'm hearing the messages that we keep to our chest, the Nine of Cups. So maybe for a number, one second, that we keep to ourselves, 1 second, that we keep mentioning but not forgiving. I'm hearing forgetting, like focusing on, like, directly. I'm hearing forgoing. How do we say this? Someone has definitely been beating around the bush, and it's a big bush. I'm hearing, look at this way, like, they take their time. Okay. I'm hearing, like, also squatting every now and then, like, around it. Like, they're literally not saying something, though, and it's not just something, it's something that's building. I'm hearing that with the Nine of Wands. Like, the more that we repress it, the more that it becomes something that we also want to talk about. So for a number of you, that's something that we no longer can leave to, like, Levi Jackson. That came through another reading. Okay, let's clear it. I'm hearing the letters on the page to assemble themselves. I'm hearing and reassemble themselves appropriately. Like, no, somebody does not want any longer to be like demystified, okay? Like, I don't want her to think, I'm hearing this way, I don't want her to like have to figure me out, okay? Or him, I don't want him to have to think like what I have like in my heart. Like, also maybe for him, like I want him to know that this is my, let's clear up my venture, I'm hearing as well. So maybe for this is you with even like publishing company, or yeah, you're like, they need to know my real character. Like, I'm not gonna be like mouse in the house. I'm hearing that. I don't know what that's only to. Okay. I'm hearing androgyny very strongly here. If there could be a particular message, take it as you will. With the Eight of Pentacles of Bright, Chariot of Bright. There's something maybe even related to children. I'm hearing of the Daughter of Cups and the Chariot. I'm hearing read or write article document. Real. Somebody wants to put someone's mind at peace. I'm hearing that as well. At ease. They're like, I don't want her to really like think about this. Like, like I want her to know. Again, that someone wants to come through in reverse. I want her to know like that I'm also resisting it. Oh, interesting. Let's clear it. So it's like this. Yeah, again, that Son of Pentacles right next to Son of Wands. Son of Pentacles upright, Son of Wands in reverse. It's like this, you know, and this is at the base of the reading. Someone may have been behaving in a certain way, okay, and they realize like that it's obviously not normal maybe behavior. Like they're like, yeah, obviously I feel like I reprinted the magazine in a way that the brand was not okay with. I'm hearing that as well. Like there's some kind of behavior here, okay, and maybe they were like I'm hearing mishandling someone's letters, like maybe on purpose. I don't know what that's going to, take it as you will, but at a certain point, you know, it's like, okay, someone feels that they don't want to leave it at that. They want this person to know that there's a reason for that. It's almost like, hey, I want you to know that like I'm purposely resisting your Romeo comments. I'm hearing that as well. Like, let's clear it. Like, so someone's like, I rewrote it. Did you see it? It's like, yeah, but, and it could be an energy of like, I don't want you to think that you can just kind of like reel me back into like, you know, your real life now. I'm hearing that, your real story. It's like there's some maybe turnaround here. For a number of you, maybe for a number of you, it's like, I don't want them to think that I am also not interested. Like maybe they're playing hard to get or something. It's like, I don't want it to be like, so like, you know, I don't want it to be where I have to like pitch you again on it and we have to like start from zero. I'm hearing, because I started back at one. Could be also something, you know, history here, definitely with the Eight of Pentacles. But there is, in the Mother of Pentacles reverse, there's something that, yeah, split right there to Ace of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. So it's really something that has like actually potential justice in reverse at the base of the Ace of Pentacles are bright. Libra, please stop watching this reading and just go say it already. I mean, like, in this way, like it's something that you need to get real with. I'm here as well, the Mother of Pentacles reverse. Like, what are you panting about? I'm seeing a dog is like, but they don't want to admit like they were running in circles and like they don't know how to press rewind. It's like, just be honest. Like, what do you really feel? I'm hearing that as well. Like, are you resisting something? If so, just say it. Like, I'm hearing, what's your rip on your jeans for? I'm hearing that. Like, someone just doesn't, my nose right there. Something related to resources, definitely no question. They actually have, maybe they got something, I'm hearing distance, or they got something that they are even doing. It's like, remote. They're at like they're like viewing someone's desktop, but it's like remote. You know how you can like kind of pair, you can sync something up with another person's computer? Yeah, I'm seeing that. I'm hearing her parents don't know. I'm hearing charity fund, organization manager. I'm hearing that very strongly. I'm hearing children. Mother of Pentacles reverse. There's something kind of, I'm hearing like sort of secret, sort of not. I don't know what that's going to. but we'll wonder about that. I'm hearing that real strongly with the Daughter of Pentacles. Like something is maybe even becoming obvious. Like, how do you say this? Like, you know, people who feel like, oh, I can hide it and like they'll never find out. It's like, So karma's real, and like it's always on the clock. It's never like clocking in or clocking out, okay? It's always on. Like the universe is aware of what is also so-called not apparent. That's just how energy works as well, right? So things that we leave out, quote unquote, we leave in, but just in another, I'm hearing in another time and place. Wow. So yeah, what we don't deal with right now will be dealt with down the line. So for a number of you, seriously, like if you're also like looking at something and you feel it's getting real close, like down to the wire, like it's best to just say it. If it's getting messy, if it's getting complicated, if it's getting, I'm hearing quid pro quo. I'm hearing that the daughter wants it, right? Daughter wants it. Let's clear it. Someone's like printing something even like legal. It's like, I'm hearing, where are her manners? I'm hearing that so strongly. Yeah, good question. No, really, like daughter wands with the 3 of swords and the 3 of cups. I'm hearing in this way, like, did she leave it at your door after she took a bite out of it? I'm hearing that as well. Like someone is very, very, very curt with someone. I'm hearing that as well. And maybe someone just wants, like, they want some kind of clarification here. Like, so what is with that behavior? Maybe for a number of you, someone fears that as well. They feel that way. They're like, would they take it like that? No, let's clear it. Love and light to everybody here, right? This is you with you. It's not me with you. It's you with you. I'm hearing as well in this way. Like, you know, got to make that real clear. I'm just channeling here. So, you know, I'm hearing lips, like, yeah, lips are losing grip with the devil. Wow. See, someone's lips are like closed. It's like, no. This goes deeper than, I'm hearing he says. I'm hearing those with the Daughter of Pentacles. Wow. So maybe for a number of you, someone's really in love. No, they're Roman. When it comes to this type of love, they got a Roman love for this storyline. I'm hearing this person, this project, let's clear it. And again, like, you know, if you're watching this reading, like, why are you watching? Just ask yourself that, right? What's your motive here? And that might be, you know, a good way to intro when you do watch these readings, like to have that intention. Otherwise, you know, if you find yourself getting triggered, then, you know, that might be a nice way to go about it, right? Before you watch a reading, like, you know, why would I be drawn to this reading as well? You know, what is it that is bringing me here? Also to talk about the subject right here, right now. So maybe for a number of you, you know, that's something that you want to, you know, be more conscientious of as well. Like when you are actually saying something, doing something, thinking something, even, right? Thoughts, definitely, they hold space, right? But as a vibration. So let's clear it. Now, someone is also learning about something. Let's clear it. Oh, they're so nervous though. They're like, I don't want to say it. I'm hearing that. Chariot and the Judgment card. What is it? Sorry? Okay, yeah. So it's simple, really, at the end of the day with the Judgment card in reverse and the Ten of Swords in reverse. It's a simple discussion, but it's complicated because it hasn't happened yet. We'll say, because it's building. Ten of Swords in reverse. Like, again, the more we avoid 3 swords, 3 cups, you know, the door becomes heavier and heavier. I'm hearing to open. So in that case, you know, this is something even though related to distance, like something is drawn farther apart, like it's just getting farther and farther though. And with the 8 of Cups upright, I'm seeing someone who feels there, it's like cold. Somebody's getting cold. I'm hearing call me back. I'm hearing that so strongly. You know, but there's something that, you know, this requires bravery. Hangman in reverse. Like, we need to stop telling stories and start talking nonsense, but out loud. Interesting. Let's clear it. So maybe this is something, I'm hearing bravery again. 2 of Cups. This is something that, what's that card? Fell on the ground right there. 4 of Wands upright on the desk, but this card is the 6 of Swords, yeah. So feeling suppression in the heart chakra there. Some of you feel like, I got Emperor and the Empress, 2 of Cups. Some of you are like, I gotta just say it. Ace of Pentacles upright as well. I gotta just say it. And this could be someone with themselves. They're like, they're getting frustrated with themselves, possibly. They're like, I need to just say it already. I'm seeing someone calls them. They're like, hey, I'm fraying at the edges. Like, you want to be friends? I'm hearing that. I'm hearing flabbergasted. I'm hearing that. Flask? I'm hearing that. Flask. Isn't that's like something you drink from? Let's clear. 2 of Cups and the Emperor. Someone is like, they are shocked they're hearing from this person. They're like, Are you kidding? I'm hearing she's not even home right now. How did she answer that quickly? Let's clear it. Maybe this is a new type of, somebody really shows up, like, but it's kind of sudden with the Emperor and the Two of Cups. It's like, I'm hearing in Roman, like someone just shows up out of almost like a cloud, like a gust of wind. It's like, what? I'm hearing Abigail with the High Priestess of Bright, 6 of Wands reverse. Someone is like, I'm hearing something with a drawing. I don't know. They got, let's clear it, backtrack. No, someone's really, they were avoiding something. They're like, I don't want to, I just don't, maybe they're really private as well. But whatever it is that has been put on hold, for a small number of you, I'm hearing this involves a report that someone has made, possibly related to something related to relatives. I'm hearing that. So I was going to say related to relating to, but I said relatives. So take it as you will. Relative. It's all relative. I'm hearing that's what Ace of Cups. Somebody's going round. They're like, they got like the, yeah, no. So now, okay. So what's going on here? I'm hearing distancing, High Priestess. Someone's just like, they're talking to someone on the phone. It's like real short, real cold. I'm hearing the High Priestess and the Empress and the Lovers. It's like, oh, okay. So I'm hearing, so you're not going to call me back. I'm hearing that as well. Like someone's just kind of, the cord is getting worked. I'm hearing that. Like someone is feeling this tension, maybe this pilling. I'm hearing pilling of the sweater. This came through in another reading. It was a, yeah. Let's clear it. It's another reading. A few readings, actually. I think it was, anyway, Scorpio. But the Empress and the Lovers, like, the Fool right there. So this might even be, like, some kind of confession for a number of you. This is news with the Fool coming through as well. Like, someone just shows up at someone's door. They're like, that's it. I'm just gonna, like, say it, like, shirtless, too, at that. The Fool's like, hey, I'm just, like, here, like, yeah. I have mayonnaise, like, do you want to build hot dogs together? I'm hearing that it can be a metaphor, but take it as you will. I'm hearing, Charlie, listen, I'm really not interested in, oh my God, he seriously is really writing a love letter right now to me. Maybe they even have a vision of something. Someone has some kind of insight. Maybe they even have a friend, like, come through and say something subtle to someone. Yeah, it's like I'm seeing someone going to their friend event. Yeah, they're giving someone a clue to give to someone else. It's maybe a spirit guide, devil, death in reverse. I missed the devil, yeah. Shuffle the devil back into the, right there, comes back out again, devil in reverse. So, yeah, it comes back out here. I'm hearing after class, into the classroom, comes back out into the class, into the classroom. Some of you maybe, yeah, someone tells their friend and they come back. They come in and then they leave and then they come back into the room. That could be a very particular message for a movie. Let's clear it. Fool it bright. For nobody, this is some kind of change that's made. And it could be like someone just feeling like, hey, I'm going to lose the opportunity, like, unless I take it on right here, right now. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll jump into the extended link in the back box below, and I'll see you there. Thank you all so much for your likes, your comments, your shares as well, and your subscriptions. Leo, I'm hearing so strongly here. I'm hearing the number 7. So again, that could be a particular clue, but again, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in here to you. Thank you for, again, your likes and your comments. I read all of your comments. I'm so touched by all of you. Those of you who've been following for quite some time as well. Seriously, you've made this journey what it is, and I just want you guys to know that. I'm so touched by all of you. So those of you who, again, connect in the many ways that you do, be it, in writing, where you even, you write in your comments, like what sort of epiphanies you even have, or insights, from readings. It's always very much enjoyable to read those comments. So I want you to, again, to know that. Thank you guys for connecting in the many ways that you do, and I'll see you soon. Bye.